the interview is on your story of coming together and staying together. So the first question is, what brought you together? And you can answer that on all levels if you want to. And what keeps you together?
I find that question so compelling. What brought us together, strangely, was the death of my brother. And when my brother was dying, I knew of Anne's work with hospice and palliative medicine. I knew her as a daughter of charity in the distance. And I knew that she had left her religious community. And I reached out to Anne if she could help me deal with my brother's illness. He lived alone and was going through cancer, and he was my younger brother. And so there were a lot of issues. And when I shared with Anne what was going on, she graciously said, "Can I come and see him?" And so that was the beginning of just a deep, compassionate outreach to me and my brother especially, and was so helpful in helping Richard die well. And in the process of her love for us, I fell in love with her. And as time would have it, it brought me to this, what I would call in the scriptures, an Abraham moment, where I felt God was saying to me, "I need you to leave everything, and I will take you to a land you know not." And so I was a priest, and I wrote to the Pope and went through a process of what we call laicization, and to be dispensed from my vows, and in order to be able to be married in the Catholic Church. And so I received that dispensation, and Anne and I began a life together. And it truly has been not only a walk of love, but a walk of faith. And sometimes not knowing what one step to the other would be. And what I have found keeps us together is a calling forth in one another our best self, and a reminder of who each of us are, especially when we forget. And that's an ongoing, continual process that seems essential to our marital well-being, our relational well-being, and forging a future together. So that's my version of the story. So I would like you to chime in on that one.
Yeah, echoing what Tom has just said. It was his beloved brother, Richard, who had bladder cancer, and Tom's mom had just died. And I remember clearly going to his mom's funeral, and Richard guiding the cars into the parking lot at the church, and looking at Richard and just seeing such fragility and yet such joy. And it was, I don't know how many months later that I think Richard had just been diagnosed when your mom died. But all that to say that to me it stands as a metaphor as to how we came together and also to fall in love. It seems as though that metaphor of blessed and broken, that in our blessing as well as our brokenness, that we have found, that I have found great peace and great joy. And I would echo also what Tom said about what keeps us together. I really can't, often you hear the term, "I can't imagine life without you," and then there's the other phrase, "can't live with you, can't live without you." But our life together has been rich and full, and blessed and broken. I would be remiss if I would say that this has been a journey without heartache, but it's been through each heartache that I feel like we have grown deeper. And I also, there's this saying, the stronger we love, or the longer we love, the stronger we love. And I feel that my life with Tom has allowed me to flourish as a human being, as a woman beloved by God, in ways that I could never have imagined in my life. And so I take in every day and every moment and celebrate that and give thanks for that, and truly count myself as deeply, deeply grateful.